I mean, it's either going to be like 18 minutes or 30.
Okay. 18 minutes, damn.
And if it goes past those two, then we're in for a long one because it's Zeus Dota.
Yeah. We already saw it hold out in the hour-long game one. Let's see if they can do it again here. As game two is ready to go, this is for ESL One Genting, of course, Qualifier, Evil Geniuses. They already bowed out, and I think that the other upper bracket game may already be done. I won't give spoilers on that one, but TSM Wildcard, I believe, is done already. So this is going to be determined who matches up into the upper bracket final. There is still, of course, double elimination, so there is a lower bracket that these teams can go through. But considering how tough NA is for that top, those top 4 teams right now, I don't think you really want to be going into the lower bracket this early.
I mean, we all know what lower bracket's for, so doesn't even need to be said. If you want to win a qualifier, you do it in style and you don't drop a game.
30 seconds
That's what I'm saying.
to battle.
Okay.
Otherwise, is it even a victory? No. That's my
Quincy
expectation.
crew once again going for their they don't do a smoke out or anything, and then they make some sort of move right before the rune spawn. This time they're gonna run into Costa Belay, so no easy kill. Mojo has already leveled up tree throw, so he's already going the harassment route. Not gonna try and get a toss kill or anything.
You get a reflection here, chase him down a bit.
Yeah, do a decent amount of damage. I mean, Gunner, if they were gonna do it, they needed to do it right away. Gunner needs to get back to lane.
So my question is, who is killing greater treants in this game?
Oh God, yeah. Yeah, Zeus surprisingly does not do well enough against Nature's Prophet. Those greater treants are such a pain in the ass.
And I think, honestly, this is what this hero's about. It's about this early shard and the greater treants accelerating your farm, pushing the map, forcing 1 or even 2 heroes to deal with them because they're just stronger than a hero. And this is the problem I see for nouns. If the early game doesn't go well, they're going to be battling up against some very strong summons. This is going to be the big question. So they really need to play a very good early game here. And already it's not looking great, I'll be honest. 3 bounties to Quincy side. Early meta use, there's a Wraithband OD top. Getting a Dazzle, which is going to feel good now, and I don't know if it's going to feel good later. And Moo is having a rough one. He has 0 CS.
And well, I mean, Yawara is just outplaying him, you know? Like all good Nature's Prophet players do. They just summon treants and right-click them on you, and you get outplayed. What can you do? You know, you fight back against these treants. You get like 2 gold if you manage to kill one, 5 experience.
It's a little salty there.
I hate Nature's Prophet, man. I hate Nature's Prophet so much.
All right, get it out of your system.
Why are treants worth nothing when you kill them? It takes so
you
much.
must really like the greater ones then, huh?
Yeah, they're great. Greater treants were fantastic. Great addition to Dota. I love it. Alarm went off. Fire alarm. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The physical DDoS.
The first Quincy crew boot camp in years.
This is why you don't boot camp, boys. Can't get alarmed if you're at 5 different locations.
No, put all your eggs in one basket sort of deal,
Yeah,
right? If somebody gets DDoSed or a fire alarm goes off, it's at least you still got a 4v5.
I mean, that's what Jack always said, but to be honest, it was probably just an excuse for him not getting us boot camp. So
yeah. When had they announced anything yet?
No.
Okay.
Waiting for the major, bro.
I guess.
They could have anybody as a sponsor on. Could be Chipotle.
All right. Random.
I mean, it's not. I'm just saying, it could be
that sounds
anybody.
like way too mainstream of a brand for Quincy
That's
crew
true.
to pull off.
I mean, it's a big sponsor. Big non-endemic. Oh, you don't like Chipotle, man?
No, I do. I wish they would sponsor me. Mid lane matchup: Quinn versus Gunner, Zeus versus Puck.
Hmm.
How's this matchup supposed to go anyway?
Probably just farm
Yeah.
to level 6. If Puck gets level 6 first, you can maybe kill him with the coil. If you chip him down. Honestly, it's probably just a CS matchup. I mean, Zeus has the base damage advantage, and he also has Arc Lightning. So I wouldn't be surprised if it's Zeus favored. I know a lot of people talk about Puck's weaknesses, like his laning in general. Like, you can exploit it. He's
Yeah.
a one-armor hero with not incredible stats or anything. So you can outlane this hero, especially in the early portions of the lane. That's where we saw, like, that sniper matchup or, like, the Ember counter pick, you know? These matchups are designed to abuse the fact this hero has low armor and can get bullied, at least in the first 5 minutes. Is Zeus going to bully him? Probably not. But I think it's probably still slightly Zeus favored.
What does
They are
Husky do
exactly
down
dead even.
here?
What does he do?
I feel like he's
I'll
actually
get
a
back to you.
detriment like his Dragonite once, just to get to the point where he's like level 2 or 3 Dragon's Blood and he could just chill against these treants. I'm not quite convinced that Husky's gonna be able to do anything to Yawar at all, and probably not a whole lot against Mojo either. So he's just kind of gonna be a sap on
I
Dragonite's
mean, you
experience.
nuke and right-click the tree, and so DK can stay in the lane, basically.
Yeah.
And then at some point, you do pulls or you stack or you leave. And when you leave, there's not a whole lot for you to do. You can go tri-lane top, I guess. I don't know. His game is going to be very awkward, I'm going to be honest. It's going to be very awkward.
Admin, it's getting late in Europe.
There's some freaking alarms and crap going off, says Quinn.
Hell, I love that Quinn still says freaking. It's just built
Yeah,
into
you
his
can.
vocabulary.
The nice thing about Quinn is you can tell his emotional state from his words alone. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like,
Yeah,
he
give,
doesn't
give me
need to
some
use
examples. What
he
is
doesn't need to use emojis or some slash sarcasm or anything like that, you know. You can read the sentence and you already know what it sounds like in real life. I can feel the stuffed down hate at what is happening.
so when
The
he uses
frustration.
freaking, you think that he is stressed in some way,
Yeah, it's
whether
like
it's
some
angry or
frustration, you know.
anxiety. Okay.
Just trying to play Dota and these freaking alarms keep going off, man. It's some, you know, you can feel it through the words. It's a vibe.
What
I've
what
always
is a
respected
what
that.
does a happy Quinn sound like?
Happy Quinn? I got the rune, guys.
I see. Yeah. Yeah, that is a happy Quinn. You're right.
That's all I know. I went and checked every rune I could for this man. Yawar cried, I didn't care. I go mid die, check rune.
Was that was that a Sophie's choice moment for you? Choosing between Yawar and Quinn?
I mean, there's no choice. You choose Quinn or he gets mad. I don't want mad Quinn, you know.
Yeah. Yawar, he might cry, but he'll put up with it.
Yeah, he'll suck it up. You know, he's a team player. He'll take it. Take it on the chin. He'll yell at you later, but then he'll go smoke it out and everyone will be happy, you know.
You ever had any like freak occasions like this? Fire alarm going off? Any of your qualifiers or LAN events?
I think I had a fire alarm or two.
I mean, I
It's usually
remember there was a fire alarm going off at Stockholm, right?
Was there?
Yeah, pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there definitely was.
I don't know about that one. But yeah, I think there's usually a fire alarm that goes off. I mean, these hotels have them all the time. You're stuck in a hotel for like 2 weeks. Probably gonna hit one, you know. I, Power outages. Now, power outages are the big one that nobody talks about
Okay.
because when you put 5 to 6 PCs in a single hotel room on that single circuit breaker,
Yeah.
these hotels are not designed for the load, and it pops it almost all the time. So I have been in rooms where you have 6 power outages in a day. And you're trying to scrim, and people lose their minds. You know, the first one, you're like, you don't expect it. Oh, that sucks. Whatever. You reload. Then it happens again, and you're like, all right, time to take a break day.
Well, I imagine since you're probably scrimming against other teams also in the hotel, that they are also experiencing that problem, and so the scrim
Sometimes,
just gets delayed.
sometimes not. It's usually a room thing. You know, the breaker for the
Ah,
room
okay.
or that hallway or that set of rooms, however the hotel's designed.
Yeah, yeah.
And then you have to split up. You have to split up the power lines. You know, you gotta have a dev. You gotta have an admin come in and reline some of the computers, and then say it's fine, and then he leaves, and then it pops again, and then he comes back, and then you gotta reline some more. That's what always happens, man.
It sounds like you've
Then the
had
fire
some
alarm goes off,
great
then Slacks
experiences
comes
at
for an
working.
interview. There's a lot of crap that ruins your day, you know. Hey, would you like an interview? Get the fuck out of here, Slacks, you know.
Shit.
I
Have you
think
ever gotten
sometimes
mad at
Slacks,
Slacks?
I mean, internally all the time. You mean, have I gotten mad at him externally and he's known about it? No.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I'm a pretty chill person, Cap. Come on. You think I would get
Yeah,
mad at
you
him?
are. You are. You are. It's true.
I think he's gotten mad at me more than I've gotten mad at him
Why would he get mad at you?
because his cringe has no effect. I'm immune,
Oh, okay.
and that frustrates him.
Mm.
That's the one thing that frustrates him, you know? If you just act like nothing abnormal is going on, he doesn't know what to do.
It's true. He is always trying to get a reaction out of people
Yeah.
in a way. So if you just don't react, I can imagine that would be something that sets him off his mojo. Yeah. All right. How long are these pauses? You know, so back when I was working at Join Dota, we would have, of course, admins doing these series, and the admins would always be in Europe, and of course, covering the NA series gets very late. Did you ever have an admin fall asleep on one of your games that needed some adminning?
No, I don't think so.
I've been in the caster in that situation a few times.
Hmm.
The admin just ends up falling asleep because it's like 4 or 5 a.m. his time. He passes out mid game. Some sort of
Oh,
disaster happens. An
is
admin's
this Jack
needed.
Chen or
He's
what?
just not responding. I mean,
I
it might
mean,
have been. It might have
you
been
gotta
Jack
doze
on his
off, you
old.
gotta doze off. I feel like Jack would make the worst admin. I'm not gonna lie.
What makes a good admin?
What makes a good admin? The ability to whip out the belt
Yeah.
even when you know you're wrong.
Okay. So you're saying stick by the rules. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay.
You stick by the rules, you never adjust, even if it makes common sense.
I can't tell if you're being serious right now.
I'm 100% serious, man.
Okay, okay. I mean, I would kind of agree with that. I think you have to be, you have to have a certain passive disinterest in what's going on. You know?
Yeah, like you don't want to be there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
You
agree
like
with that.
I feel like the worst admins are the ones who get too involved. You know?
Yeah, I agree, man. These admins
Because
who care, it's like What are you doing, man?
Yeah, what are you
Come
doing?
on. Like you're passionate. Come on, man. You're supposed to be the draconian whip. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's no there's no love.
You're supposed to be humorless. Supposed to be, just these are the rules, and that's it. And stick by the rules. Because it's somebody else's job to make those rules in the first place. If the rules are
True.
wrong, that's their problem.
Exactly. You just blame them. I'm just the enforcer, right? I'm not the rule maker.
Seriously though, how much pause time is left here?
I don't know. It's an interesting question. Let me tell
'Cause-
you something. If
yeah.
if PPD was in this game, it would have already gone. I'll tell you that much. Somebody would have started this game by now.
Mm-hmm. Kyle was notorious for that as well.
Yeah, he was. The thing about Kyle though is I think Kyle would have paused and then 20 minutes later he would have forgotten that it's his pause and he would have yelled at the guy to start the game.
I thought you were going to say Kyle would give up his pause time because he would do that as well.
Would he? I don't know about that. Kyle's pretty ruthless, man.
He definitely
He wants the dub.
No, he's. I have watched him do it. I will vouch for him on this regard. I've watched.
He never did that for me.
Well,
So
maybe he just didn't like you.
I mean, yeah, he didn't, but now we're good friends, you know?
Yeah, but how'd that happen? I mean, I guess that's how
carried
you got
him.
into the talent scene in the first place, but how'd you become friends with him first?
I carried him in cornhole.
Ah, of course.
That was it.
I saw Tim's tweet out the other day. He got a 10-year visa for the U.S., and he wants to finally attend one of those BTS summits, which it has been far too long.
Yeah, I don't know if those are happening. Good luck, though.
Yeah.
I mean, they don't even own that house anymore. It's at a facility, right? So I think he missed the era on those. You never know, though. They might bust it out.
Are those freaking alarms still going on or what?
Freaking alarms, man. Alarms and crap going off, man.
Oh yeah, I forgot I was gonna do this. I'll treat you guys all. Wait, why can't I look at UR's profile? Do it this way. I'm gonna treat you guys all to UR's profile picture from the Animator. If you guys remember that.
If they remember. You act like this was 20 years ago, man. It's like 2 tournaments back.
Well, 2 tournaments, but that's like 9 months ago.
I mean, of course they're going to remember a LAN where 2 of the top 6 teams were from North America, Cap.
True.
Of course.
They are
glorious.
all NA believers in chat. They're all here to
Glorious.
support North American Dota. No haters, no doubters in chat at all.
I mean, no, I don't know. Do you remember a major that didn't have an NA team in the grand final? I don't remember one.
Oh, I remember one. MDL Chengdu.
I mean, that one doesn't count.
Doesn't count what? Just cuz?
Yeah, I don't know. That one just doesn't count. Name me one other one, man. You can't.
The event after that was the DreamHack one, right?
These are old majors, man. I'm talking about
okay.
the standalone 3-month
talk about
major.
just last year where Evil Geniuses was in
No, man,
back-to-back
I'm
grand
talking...
finals, and then TSM was in this year's grand final.
That's all I'm saying.
Okay, all right.
In the era of modern Dota.
Who's going to be in the grand final for this major? For Arlington?
I mean, it's going to be one of EG or Quincy, right? This has got to be.
Okay. Admin's on the case. He's talking to the managers. I had to make sure that, we're still going on here. You want to talk about the some of the other games that have happened so far? Spoiler time. So if you don't want to hear any spoilers for any of the other matches, just go ahead and mute the stream for like 2 minutes. Just wait till the screen starts moving again, and we'll be good to go.
Wait, does admin said he's talking to Jack?
Uh-oh. Oh, no.
Is that what he said?
Oh, he's talking with your manager.
We're gonna be here for a while, boys. We're gonna be here for a while. Talking to Jack is like pulling sap from a tree, man. It takes hours and the result's not good. So let's talk about the other games.
I thought you were saying somebody's got to wake him up, but fair enough.
That's the first step in the process.
All right, so on the other side of the upper bracket, TSM, they 2-0'd KBU, and then went through 2-0'd Wildcard Gaming as well. So they're already sitting in the upper bracket final, ready to go for their opponent, which is going to be the winner of this series. We did have one game has gone on for each of the lower bracket series. 5-Rat 4-Staff is currently going on versus KBU. That is currently 1-0 to the favor of KBU. So 5-Rat 4-Staff seem to be slipping a little bit because they took a game off of Wildcard too. So it's a bit of a shame. Alpha, who did have a very tough series against Nouns, they pushed both their games well past 50 minutes. They are currently 1-0 up over the cut. So, yeah, looks like Alpha, who is going to be in the... Are they one of the teams going into the upper division next year? I think so, right? Surely you follow Division 2, right, SVG?
Yeah.
Well, you're right. They took first place in lower division, and KBU took second.
I think Alphas, though, they could be pretty decent next season. They're not going to be some team that like goes to the majors. I mean, I guess we're looking at TI, but I think Rises has been playing pretty well in pubs.
Mm-hmm.
Soul's been doing decent as well. And then the other three are pretty experienced, right? Between Monster, Flea, and Pingu. So they have like a decent mix of, some pub guys popping off. They're all pretty experienced, so it's not some just random stack. I think they have some stuff going for them. You shouldn't sleep on this team.
Yeah. So we'll see if they can make a lower bracket run.
I mean, lower brackets are where championship teams are formed.
When was the last time you were in Southeast Asia anyway?
I don't know. Does Singapore count? Singapore Major?
Yeah, I guess so. You were there for Singapore Major, right? Did you
a
guys have
while
a
ago.
stand-in for that tournament?
Yeah, as I usually have something go wrong
Yeah.
online.
Yeah. Why do you think you're
Mojo
cursed?
got COVID.
You were telling me earlier that you're cursed. Why do you think you're cursed?
You got 10 hours of a life story, man, or what?
Well, we might. I don't know. It depends on how long this pauses.
I don't know. There's I just am. Some people just take it for the team. You know what I'm saying?
When was the first time you discovered you had an inkling that you might?
You know what? Why don't we talk about your life, Cap? Huh?
Okay, all right.
Why do you think you're
ask
so
me the
good?
questions then.
Why are you such Chad? Huh?
Just hard work, dedication. I wasn't born a Chad, you know.
Who are you talking about?
The hard work put in by my parents to birth me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, man, you're saying you have hard work and dedication.
Whoa! What do you mean I don't have hard work and dedication?
I mean, if you consider Zeus spamming hard work and dedication, sure, but outside of that, man, look at a little rough out here.
I mean, I'm just saying. Like, you see any other of the tier 1 casters doing online qualifiers right now? I don't think so. Think it's just us. And who got us this opportunity? Avery? Me. I'm just saying. We're putting in the grind right now. That sounds like hard work and dedication to me.
Yeah. Whose audio broke earlier?
All right, that was a freak accident.
Mm-hmm.
All right, my
Mm-hmm.
my audio USB interface just died.
Here, you do the parts of two people for one. Well, I still get paid. Here you go.
Well,
Yeah, real nice opportunity you
You're
got.
the one who's cursed. All right,
Real nice
obviously,
opportunity.
You
Yeah.
passed the curse on to me.
Yeah, I did warn you. I did warn you.
And hey, you did a great job. You did some solid play-by-play.
I mean, I didn't go to my max potential. I'm gonna be honest.
You're a
only went
holdback or what?
50%. Yeah, because if I go max potential on the play-by-play,
Yeah.
it might just be the end of your career, and I didn't want to do that to you. So I held back. I'm gonna be honest. I held back a significant margin.
All right.
Like I'm just being honest. It was not a small amount that I held back. It was a significant amount that I held back. But I did it for you. I hope you appreciate
in this
it.
hypothetical situation where you go all out and wow the world with your play-by-play, and I immediately get blacklisted from the entire scene because you're so good. Who is your casting partner then?
Oh, I mean, I probably don't need one, right? I just do both. I'd be the only solar caster. But
the only solo caster. You think you would get TI Grand Finals?
maybe
The only person to ever do TI Grand Finals solo?
it's
English
possible.
casting?
I mean, the meta is defined by those who wish to explore the unknown. And if I have to be a pioneer so that others may climb on my shoulders one day, I shall make the sacrifice. That's all I'm saying.
I see. Well,
And I'd probably try and steal Fog because he's pretty good.
I mean, I thank you for not killing my career. I thank you for also not,
You're welcome.
just killing a spot in the talent scene by
You're
not
welcome.
becoming a solo caster. What? Okay. When are the times that you have led the meta? Because you just said that it's defined by leading the meta, yada yada yada. When do you think you led the meta, or your team led the meta?
I'll be honest. I feel like I feel like I've led the meta a lot of my career. Now, I did not lead it in a good direction.
Oh, well.
That's the unfortunate part. And also, my team held my meta back. I'll be honest.
Okay.
I was held back. Now, it sounds like an excuse. It sounds like shifting blame. It is, but I was held back. I was held back, and I resent them for it. Honestly, I resent them.
Who held you back the most?
Jack Chen, undoubtedly.
Oh, okay. I mean,
Undoubtedly.
Whoa. Jack is a big fan of new meta stuff. All right? He loves pushing new ideas onto people. How could he be holding back your new meta ideas?
Look, man, all I know is at one point we were at boot camp, and I'm asking this guy what he wants to eat. That's all you should know. Like, my manager is not organizing food for me. I'm organizing food for my manager while he is playing Dota. All right? If that isn't holding me back, I don't know what is.
Well, what'd you?
And that's a damn true story. That's a 100% true story. He can't even deny that.
All right, seriously though, isn't there a limit to pause time?
There must be. I thought our game was frozen or something. I mean, Jack must be talking up a storm right now,
I feel like in all these situations, I mean, maybe it's just because it's not DPC, but all these situations, power outages and shit going on, no mercy, game goes on,
Yeah, it's usually the case.
And then we got an alarm going off. You could play through an alarm.
I don't know about that one. Depends how loud the alarm is.
I remember we did the show match at the minor in Bukovel, I think it was. We did that show match between the English talent and the Russian talent, which was pretty unfair because they had.
Oh yeah, you guys got smashed.
Dude, they had like Dendy. Okay, first of all, there was Dendy versus Cinder in mid lane, and
Yeah,
Dendy
that was already a rough
smashed
start.
the hell out of Cinderin. But I remember the headsets. They put us on these headsets, and the server that we were on or whatever had some like massive delay. So everything that we said was delayed by like 2 or 3 seconds. It was the most distracting Dota playing experience I've ever had in my life. I don't even remember the game. I just remember hearing Moon talk to me like right next to me, and then hearing what he would say like 2 seconds later on the headset. It was awful.
Like voice jam or something, dude.
I don't know what the problems are.
I mean, are you just trying to make excuses for why you lost that series or what?
Yeah, no, we were always going to lose that series, even perfect conditions, I'm sure.
Yeah. It's probably true.
Plus, I'm a choker. I'll be honest.
You're a choker?
Yeah. When it comes to playing Dota in high pressure scenarios, I do not I do not overperform. I underperform.
What the hell? Why are you just telling me this now, dude?
Because I don't choke when it comes to casting.
That's not the implication.
No, it's just when it comes to playing Dota.
Why do you choke when you're playing Dota, man?
I don't know. Wait, you want to diagnose me or what? Be my esports psychologist?
Let's talk about this a little bit. I mean, you had a rough childhood or something, or what, man?
No, my childhood was fine.
You have a good relationship
I
with your
remember
parents?
one time, Blitz will never let me live this one down. One time, we battle cup, we run into the 5-man of OG. It's like me, Blitz, some I don't know who else we were playing with. And we were beating OG. I'm sure they were fucking around or whatever, but we were winning that game.
They were definitely fucking around. Let's just state the record here.
I mean, this was before, like, I don't remember. I think this was before TI8. All right.
I
was playing Nyx Assassin. I could not, for the life of me, land an Impale. That ability is so goddamn hard to land. I remember I missed one.
Not really.
We were diving behind tier 2. We took out the Aegis on No Tail, and I missed the Impale on the revive of the Aegis.
That's just embarrassing, dude. That's just embarrassing.
And then we lost that game. We lost that Battle Cup game. Blitz will never let me live that one down.
I'm embarrassed on your behalf. I'm embarrassed for Knicks players everywhere.
I mean, I think he was Bloodseeker or something. Like, he was a fast hero. He was like Weaver, Bloodseeker or something. Yeah. I should still land it. I know.
I didn't know dead heroes have move speed. That's the worst excuse I ever heard you give too. I think you're choking up this excuse for this story right now. I'm gonna be honest.
I came clean. I said I was joking. What do you want from me?
The guy's respawning. He's a fast hero. Come on, man. Kind of
whatever,
excuse
man.
Whatever. You whatever, man. I've never choked a game in my life.
All right.
No. That's true. I just sucked. Okay, that's different than choking.
Okay.
I'd rather honorably suck than dishonorably choke.
What is honorable or dishonorable about choking? What the hell?
I mean, it's just dishonorable.
I would say just being bad is the dishonorable part. You should have been. You should have been training more. You should have been working to be better.
Anybody can have a bad day, you know. Anybody can. MJ can go out there and miss 20 shots in a row. It happens to the best of us. But if you're a choker and you don't tell people that shit, that's dishonorable.
Well, I told you. I just said it. What do you mean?
Yeah, but you didn't tell. If you were playing on a competitive team, you didn't tell people. That's what I'm saying, man.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know I was a choker back at like Dota 1 Heroes of Newerth.
That's no excuse.
Why do you think I stopped playing? Because I knew I couldn't be good enough.
Wow, I mean that's too real and sad for me to even make fun of.
What? It's not sad. You know, sometimes you just recognize your limitations and you go on and you do something else and you become the best at that instead. Like me in casting.
Okay.
Don't laugh at that, you son of a bitch.
I didn't laugh. I didn't laugh. I got something stuck in my throat.
You choked. You
No,
choked. That's what was happening.
there was a bug in here, and it
Oh,
flew right
okay.
in my mouth, man. It was
Yeah, yeah.
disgusting.
Yeah, maybe
I
that's
was
because you're a
definitely not laughing.
disgusting mouth breather. Maybe that's why.
No, 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 no. I was definitely not choking on a random fly.
Mm, 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 mm-hmm.
You know you can fix choking, by the way, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
What
all
do I need?
mental.
I mean, thank you. I did. I mean, I know I wasn't literally physically choking. I
You know
know
that's
it's
not
all
even
mental.
you know that's
Thank
not
you.
even true. There's actually some physical things you can do that will help.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Like what? Hit me with some.
So if you eat and you make sure you have energy and high calories for a high pressure situation, your body will function better,
Okay.
and the
Okay.
likelihood
All
of you
right.
choking will go down.
Okay.
Right? If you do things that are habit building that put you in a comfortable state of mind, anything that's repetitive that will put your mind into the focus zone in a high pressure situation will reduce the chance of you choking because it becomes more familiar.
Right. Right.
So
Yeah.
the more
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
more of those you have, the more familiar a situation is. And suddenly things don't seem so foreign out of place and you know what you're doing. Right?
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
No,
And then
that part I do know because for whatever reason, like some of the teams that I played on, and even like like veggies and shit, we would always do stuff that I had not practiced, and I was out of my element. And then obviously that's just, you're uncomfortable and makes things worse.
yeah, I mean the third is you just get good, man. I don't know what to tell you. Like
Yeah.
if you're good and you think you're good, then you'll build confidence. And
Mm,
confidence is the enemy of fear.
wow, that's deep.
Confidence is the fear killer. And then what is there left to choke about? Only your personal history, which goes back to the question, Cap.
Mm-hmm.
Was your childhood really that rough one? Like,
My childhood was fine.
all right.
I'm the fire alarm. All right, I see the players
This
are
might be
listening
the
in as well.
longest pause. I mean, when I told you I am a very cursed individual, I hope you understand it now. What happened today? First series, your entire audio system blew the fuck up. Second series,
Yeah.
apparently Quincy's entire boot camp is under siege. Welcome to Dota casting with me, my friend. I hope you're enjoying it.
I was just before this game, I was just chatting shit in Twitch chat, and I was doing a little bit of reminiscing. I was like, you know what, it's kind of nice being back to the online grind.
Yeah.
Just me and a bunch of degenerates in Twitch chat,
What
and
the heck?
what you think that's not true?
You just gonna insult all the viewership like that, man?
They know what they are.
I mean, yeah, but you don't have to tell them.
All right, chat, do the thing. All right, put a 1 if you think you're a degenerate. Put a 2 if you think you're not. See, that's the thing. I like Twitch.
Cap has
I like Twitch chat.
disappointed you today.
Look, I like Twitch chat because unlike Reddit, they know what they are. All right.
Mm. I mean, now you're just
Stupid
taking shots at
freaking
everybody, man.
false fire alarm.
I told you, man. Quinn, the emotion seeps through his words.
Are we continuing this game?
I hope so. I mean, we sat here for your ass. I've been making up shit for like 60 minutes, it feels like.
All right, fire alarm's over. I am ready now. Thanks, Moo. But yes, I was reminiscing back to online casting. I did not miss this part. Because if this was an actual production, we would have went to a break 20 minutes ago.
Yeah, but we had fun instead.
That's true. Yeah.
I mean, I had fun. I don't know about you.
We're communicating with the team managers at the moment, all right? Jack's going to have to give the A-OK to start.
Yeah, maybe they have to agree on some sort of penalty or overusage or something. I don't know. But anyway, I mean, it gives us more time to chat.
Okay.
So does this choking thing, does this extend to other parts of your life?
I mean, I just said it doesn't apply to the casting, so no.
I mean, I'm talking other parts of your life, man.
I mean, like, what else? What
I
other
mean,
situations, high pressure situations, am I in?
I don't want to name them, but I feel like they speak for themselves.
No, I do not choke
All right.
in other areas of
All
my
right. All
life.
right.
My
All right. I mean,
performance is
look,
fine.
man, it's nothing to be embarrassed about. Yeah.
I
We
mean, it's
all.
like you said, when you're good and you know you're good.
Oh, okay. Okay. I mean, I don't know if we're talking about the same thing, but okay. We'll give you benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, what were you talking about?
What? No, nothing. I was talking about bowling. You like bowling?
I do not. No.
What the hell, man? You don't like bowling? Bowling is a classic American pastime.
You know what? Okay, maybe this is just a mobile player mindset, but I used to like bowling, and you know what turned me off to bowling?
You choked?
The idea of a perfect game.
Hmm.
The
Okay.
fact that you
Elaborate.
could the fact that you could literally just do a perfect game, and I know it's rare, but like the bare fact that you could do that, just for whatever reason, just like I don't like that concept.
Is it because you choke when you get close to something of perfection, or what?
No, it's just like okay, so like Dota, like I feel like very few times can you ever say that a team played a perfect game. You know, there are so many variables. There's so many things that individually mistakes are being made as a team making the wrong call. Like there's so many variables that I feel like perfect games just don't exist, right? And I like that aspect of it because it means you can always improve and get better and stuff like that. And for whatever reason, just the concept of a perfect game puts me off.
Holy smokerinos, bro.
I
That
can
was
buy into that.
epic.
I can buy into that mindset.
Holy
I
heck, these
disagree with it,
smokerinos are
but I
open.
understand it. I think perfection is something to strive for, not be achieved, and it gives you a good goal to work towards it.
Yeah.
Your perspective is limiting your capability, which I guess we'll move past because something no longer limiting this game is we're out of the pause, Cap.
We are finally
We are
here.
out of the pause.
It's what time is it in the game? I forgot what time we were. 2 minutes in. The game just started. It feels like it's been years. All right. So
Years since this terribly Dacina CS.
side lanes not going well. I remember
No.
this now. Side lanes are not going well for nouns.
They'll get better though, I think.
Will it get better for Terrorblade?
He should do okay, I think,
Yeah.
for a little bit here. I think it'll get better for the DK for sure.
Yes.
These
At a certain
smokerinos,
point, he'll
bro,
be pretty
that was
self-sustained.
epic.
And then it's a question of what does this Death Prophet do? Where does she go? Where does she have impact? That's a big question. Does she just stay out here and try and do pulls? Not dewarding the big, so looks unlikely. Again, name of the game is nouns need to get as much out of the lanes as they can so they can stall this game to the point where their big tricord comes online.
All right. First meta is going to be used, or at least I think it's the first meta. And unfortunately, Quincy crew just kind of fought them right back. And Costa, well, he does have 11 magic wand charges, but Z-Freak is dangerously low and actually had a wand delivered to himself, no regen. So,
He's struggling.
yeah, he's in big trouble.
I mean, they are struggling in general. They do not have regen left on this lane. And Leslau has 2 more axes. It's looking grim.
Oh yeah, look at all the ones dropping in chat right now. Yeah, they know who they are.
Was that because it's delayed or what?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, wait till you see the 3s.
Listen, people just like being contrarian. Got it, Gunner. Goes down. I'm just gonna say I'm missing a whole lot of kills. I think I still got my obs in.
Radiant's middle tower
I think I'm
is
still
under
good.
attack.
At least you got something. You don't have your mind anymore.
Terrorblade is gonna go down.
Ooh.
Picked apart by Fada bit by
Radiant's
bit with
top
that
tower is
level
under
2
attack.
poison touch. Which, I mean, somebody had to die in this lane just so they could get some regen back into it.
All right, I'm not gonna say this game is over.
Okay.
It's looking rough though. And if I say a game is looking rough 4 minutes in, that means it's probably really rough. And it's really rough. That's what I'm trying to say. This game is really rough right now.
Okay, so if you say it's rough, then it's really rough. So what does it mean when you say it's really rough?
I mean, it just means it's really, really rough.
Okay, thanks for the clarification.
The hill is steep. The hill is steep and growing, and it must be climbed.
Z-Freak is dead. So it seems like this top lane's just going to be them one by one dying, coming back, and getting what they can out of the lane. I mean, this TV's just going to have to go jungle real early.
Yes, he is. And the issue is, Beast carries the jungle because he takes your tower and he goes into jungle.
Yeah.
And then it's a question of who interacts with him. And that's the problem here. Not a lot of heroes are going to interact with him well. This Zeus is going to have to put in a crazy amount of work. And Gunnar solo died, so this puck is pretty farm. DK is sustainable now. That's the one thing they got going for him.
Yeah.
You should be able to sit here now and free farm and do DK stuff. The DP is freed up. Contesting the rune.
Dead again.
He is dead.
I made my kill.
Nothing you can do about this at this point. Just poison touch and then axe after axe. It's going to be thrown at you.
This is just not a lane, you know. OD Terrorblade. I think their best bet was you buy Headdress on OD and you spam regen for him. And I think you can sustain on this lane with Sticks and Headdress. Wraithband's not doing it for me because I don't think you have any aggressive potential.
I mean, you said the one bright part was Moo was able to sit in lane, but now even he has died. And Husky is a level 3 Death Prophet, so ooh, it is enough. Zeus ult does manage to get that kill, and it looks like they can actually get a kill on the other side. Fodder's already dead, and Leslau, if they can keep the vision on him, he's going to fall as well.
And the board. Alright, Zeus putting in work.
That is a haste rune puck. That might
angry.
be a double kill for him. He's going to be able to get the 2-man coil. Level 6 not there for Costabile, so no Sunder, which means no living? No living.
Yeah, that's a rough rune. Still, that sequence was pretty good. They got like 2 core kills. Furion died. Has to TP back to lane. Terrorblade got a huge amount of XP off that, even though he's not really going to be able to return to lane. It's probably the best of that situation. I mean, you take that. In an early game that was looking quite rough, Gunnar gets a lot of gold injected into his veins.
Yeah, he got the last hit for the Fodder kill. And it is going to challenge Mojo here for the ward, but the Avalanche stops him from being able to get the deny, and he does.
Here.
Yeah, I mean, he's just dead because Nature's Prophet is going to TP in as well. Gunnar, in his attempt to deny the ward, tries to go for the neutral deny, doesn't get it.
Radiant structures are
Good attempt. That was a very bold attempt to deny a ward, I must say.
Yeah.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Felt a little desperate.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
I mean, DK's taking bottom.
Dire's middle
This is
tower
one upside. He
is
did
under
some
attack.
decent tower damage. Furion ult. Almost killing OD top. Ooh.
Dire's middle tower
Arcane
is under
Boots Dragon Knight?
Builds into a Lotus Orb eventually?
Is Lotus that good here, though?
Dire's
I mean, it gets rid of
has
Puck
been
Silence, it gets rid of Poison Touch,
Dire's
reflects back
middle tower is
Primal
under
Beast
attack.
Roar.
I mean, those are nice, but they're not gigantic, I would argue. I don't know. Maybe it's something else? This looks weird to me. It looks very weird. Here's something that looks decent if they can get it.
Dire's middle tower
Could be the
is
Aether
under
Lens
attack.
melee stun
Uh-oh.
for Puck.
Yeah, that's true. It's weird to
Oh,
build it first,
T-Freak.
though, and
Dire's
Sunder attempt. Oh, we went for the illusion pop, and that is going to be yet
disaster.
another disaster for nouns as they lose 4 around the map bit by bit.
Yeah, this game is this is going to be that 18-minute GG, I think, is what we're on track for here.
Yeah, it kind of looks like it.
There is just not much to do.
Dire's bottom tower.
It's pretty much Zeus versus the world,
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
which he's
Dire's
getting some summons
structures are
killed.
fortified.
Not going to be able to kill the big summon, though.
Dire's bottom tower is under
We might
attack.
not find out what this arcane boots is for, to be honest. I am interested.
You might be
I
going
hope he
the
gets good.
Blink Aetherlens build. So you're
Yeah, but
instant
I don't
stun
think-
on Puck.
You don't go the Aether first.
Yeah, I mean...
I don't know. It's very strange. Very strange, especially if you're going Soul Ring, too. This hero doesn't use that much mana. Oh, Zeefreak getting a bird tossed on him.
Yeah, whatever cool thing Z-Freak was looking forward to do this game, I don't think we're going to see it.
Short-lived creatures.
We're not going to be able to see an Aghanim Scepter or an Ag Shard. At least,
Dire's top tower is
not
under
at this rate
attack.
anyway. Costa Bile. He's going to be dove behind the tier 2 even. Asunder, perhaps? No, still doesn't have it because he's still level 6. Oh, the orb! Quinn.
My lord.
Barely missed out on that kill. Will be able to TP away to safety, no problem. But still, that was just quarter seconds, inches, small measure.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
It's true. It's rude of me. Got to keep our European
man.
viewers centimeters, centiseconds.
I mean, that looked good. And that's about it, I think. Because I don't think it was actually that good for him.
Yeah, I mean they did rotate every hero up to the top lane.
Now MSS smoked mid. Looking for more. This Puck is out of control. Somebody stop him.
Yeah. These first couple of rotations with Puck when he has a Witchblade, it just... playing support is so miserable against it. Move's going to be dying here as well. Leslau doesn't really need the help, but Yuar's ready to go for it if needed. Costa Bile is being pressured underneath the tier 2 mid lane, meanwhile, even if he doesn't die. Goes to show how free Quinn's game is.
Oh, Zeefreak.
Dire's top
Okay,
Nice
hey,
spot and
Struan.
blows him up.
Bros are opening.
Fortunately,
something.
they're still going to be losing a tier 2 by 12 and a half
Dire's
minutes.
top tower has fallen.
Don't be such a pessimist, Cap. Hey, come on.
Okay.
That was
They
a cool play.
didn't lose a tier 2 before 12 minutes.
True.
Is that a better way to put that?
Yeah. You always gotta look on the bright side, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, how much gold did he get for that Dazzle kill? 400.
Yeah. True.
Behold!
I don't know what he's going to do with that much gold.
I don't know if he knows. I assume drum. I mean, what, Aether Lens? I don't know. What do you build on support OD these days?
Gunner's in some trouble. Gunner is dead.
There is not a lot of map to go around. And quite a lot of heroes who need it.
And they've
That's
got
how
all
I
these
would
heroes
phrase-
grouped up and just kind of hoping somebody from Quincy crew is going to walk into them.
I think this is an example of a game where the experiment just gets a little too out of control. There's a little too much creativity, you know?
Yeah.
I can see the individual pieces working, but all together, it's just... There's no cohesion in this lineup. And Puck is back.
Puck is back, and he's going to be able to get the kill on OD, and with the Dangerous Wrath coming through, Moo lost 2/3 of his health just like that. Trying to chase down for more. Gonna be able to catch Husky. Husky doesn't have a way to be able to cut down the trees and doesn't have enough HP to be able to TP out. Quincy Crew high ground before 15 minutes. Sorry. Quincy Crew did not go high ground before 14 minutes.
That is accurate, yes. But they are going to Rax you at 15 here, so it's looking pretty good. Mojo looking for the toss back.
He is going to be able to get in with the coil help. Does he die? Shell of Grave, Z-Freak. Oh, he can't stop it. He already used the imprisonment. Oh, no. They do manage to get the stun onto the puck. Oh, that's a big one if they can get any damage in there. But unfortunately, they do not. But hey, they did not get raxed by 15 minutes. Huh?
That's true. That's
Right
true.
side.
No Rax. Only a tier 3.
Yeah, yeah.
Yor has a full Mjolnir and Shard.
A prize.
You mean he only has a Mjolnir and Shard?
Alright. Cap, I'm going to be honest with you, man. Like, you got to be more realistic sometimes. This game is looking...
Wow, first you say don't be too pessimistic. Now you're
too
saying
optimistic.
I'm being too optimistic.
The viewers don't like you painting a fake picture, okay?
Okay.
The reality is we're in a dire situation right now. And you should accurately portray it.
I mean, it's a Radiant-controlled game, but yeah. I mean, Fada's just at this point going all by himself. He's just trying to get kills on Gunner solo. Which he does! Oh no!
Daz, man.
The alley-oop from Mojo gets the kill. Now Yawar's here, and he's got an Aegis. He's got his Mjolnir in full play. He's going to be able to kill Husky first. Moo. May regret turning around like that. He's going to be corralled in. Quinn's going to be on one side, Yawar on the other. Couldn't actually get through the Aegis. Almost did, though.
Just call this one, man. I don't have gate for it a lot, but this
Yeah,
is
we
just a
already
beatdown.
filled our we already filled for like 30 minutes. You know, like
This is a slaughter, bro.
don't force us to fill any longer.
I mean, this is you have families, you know. There's you have families, man.
Yeah.
Oh, Les already has the dragon.
Families might be disowning them after this one. Husky, he's going to be the first one down. Close to Belay is going to be, oh no. He doesn't have phase boots, so he has no way to be able to get out of the sprout. He cut down one tree, and then there's that greater tree and just sitting there, staring him in the face.
Moo with the
Sunder
shard in the
wasn't
back.
enough. Maybe Moo, okay. Everybody sit in the fire. Well, Moo's going to be sitting in the fire. It's the ancient black dragon fire.
Well, I did say 18-minute GG.
You did say that, and you
we're
might
coming up.
be exactly on the money.
If I can hit the money,
Top barracks
are you gonna buy me a pizza?
I will buy you a pizza. You want one of those Steve Aoki pizzas?
And you already knew what I was thinking.
Pizza Aoki?
Dyer's middle tower
This is
under
just an
attack.
outdraft,
Get
man.
you a nice Steve Aroni?
I mean, I could use one right now. That sounds pretty good.
Dyer's bottom
Well,
tower is
you
under
are
attack.
3 seconds away. We'll see. Well, maybe you could get it within the minute, you know?
Yeah, give me the minute allowance, man. I mean, come on. No one's gonna hit it exactly on the dot. Nouns are resilient. They can still high ground defend here. They have the shard.
They do.
They have some
yeah.
illusions.
Dyer's bottom tower has fallen.
They still have another 2.5 minutes left on the Aegis for Quincy Crew, so they can take a breather. They have an item they want to finish up or anything. Looks like Kaya is done for the puck. Shard next for Leslau, which that shard is super. When you're behind against a Beastmaster and he picks up that shard, it's like playing against the Zeus when he's got that Nimbus, you know? It's like no TP, no push outside of the base feels safe because you may not just TP away. You may just get the Hawk cancel.
Hawks are very powerful. Huge smoke wrap. But Yawar just runs into them, and he has Aegis still.
He does.
Sunder? No Sunder.
Terrorblade's already low, and he's not going to be able to get anything off. He's silenced first. Moo tries to go for Yawar. It's a godlike for Yawar as they immediately just smoke to get into the high ground that much quicker. They're going to go and throw all their buybacks, but I don't know that the buybacks are going to be able to do anything. I mean, Yawar still hasn't died, and he's got a BKB on his second life.
All right, 19 minutes. I got it pretty close, man. I got it pretty close.
It was. I'll give it.
This was just
That was good.
an outdraft into a shellacking, man. I mean, this is too creative. Good sportsmanship from Nouns for waiting that whole
they
time,
did.
though.
Yeah.
They showed some honor in defeat, and I respect that. Hopefully they don't take this loss too hard. I think it's a very obvious draft got away from them. You just got to write it off. They're still in the qualifier. You know, they can still come back. It was a very close game one. But that was a beatdown. That was an absolute beatdown.
Yeah. Yeah, it was. Definitely got to be questioning the OD. I think in the draft was the biggest question mark for probably both